Hi everyone. Long time no see. But now see now. Alright, no? So I've been away for so long. I think it's 3 months, I think, or 2 months something. So I'm very sorry I did not upload any content the last 2 months. I've been very busy catching up work, no, from from the holidays. So anyways, with that being said, no, for today I'll be discussing a problem common to e-licensure exam. I think came out then multiple times for the past few years, right? And I'll be discussing that one, right? And hindi ko nakalimutan, welcome to RT School and Engineering Content by yours truly. All right. So sige, you have there in your screen my YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And I would like to make a shout out for my students, no? For my students and for the referral students din who subscribe me kahit hindi ako nag-upload ng mga videos. So ano ba yan? I battled from 600 something for the last 3 weeks and I think it's almost 1,000 na ngayon yung subscribers. No, so thank you and I will promise, no, promise talaga, no, that I will do my best to upload more videos for learn para lahat ng nakaka-watch dito may matutunan, not just the licensure takers but also those na yeah, no? Ano ba yan, mga tips or not the tips but the concept behind civil engineering. Okay, so medyo napataas yung intro natin. That's it. I'll be discussing. Okay, problem. Okay. So the reinforced concrete column shown in the figure is reinforced with 1028 mm bars with Fy 415 megapascal. The ties are 12 mm in diameter and 275 megapascal. Concrete strength FC prime given din also. Clear concrete cover is also given and it is required to determine the spacing of transverse reinforcement according to the provision of seismic design. Okay, let me just expound a little bit of that. No? So this type of column design pertains to the special moment frames. No? Those are the frames which are which are permitted to resist lateral loads such as earthquake, special moment frame. Kasi way back when hindi pa to na-imbento yung special moment frame. Yung nagre-resist lang ng lateral forces are just shear walls. So if ma-imagine niyo dati mga past code, mga past buildings, yung mga shear walls natin are much thicker than we have now. No, kasi yun lang yung nagre-resist yun lang yung nagre-resist lateral force. Okay, but now kasi syempre nandiyan naman talaga yung mga frames kasi isang building is composed of many frames. No? Two direction, maraming frames yan. Base or frames. So, meron na din mga column and footing dyan, might as well gamitin na lang, no? Para makaresist ng earthquake or lateral forces. Oh, nabulol ulit tayo. Lateral forces. So, that's why it is called a special moment frame. Okay, so there are a lot of special moment frame. Mostly, for earthquake, nasa section 418 of the NECP 2018. Nandun lahat ng mga kabuuan with regards to special moment resisting frames. So, ganyan. Yan yung i-discuss natin ngayon. So, meron tayong mga questions dito. Given naman yung B by H. Given yung B by H natin dyan. And yung tinatanong, maximum spacing of the transverse reinforcement. Then, spacing of the transverse reinforcement. And quick background lang, no? Quick background. I-draw ko na lang in hand. Okay, so let's say ito yung column ninyo. Okay? clear height, let's say that one, clear height. Okay, clear height yan. So, have you noticed that the stirrup, not the stirrups, but the lateral ties dito malapit sa support is much, ano ba yan? Mas malapit compared dito sa gitna. No? There's a reason for that, ha? There's a reason. There's a reason for that. One is, yung shear is very large dito sa support. No? Kasi if we are going to draw the shear diagram nito, it will look like this one. Oh, napakalaki ng shear doon sa support. That's the first reason. Okay? That's not the first reason but the main reason talaga why is that mas malapit yung mga spacing dito ng. And the second one and another reason is dito manggod isang frame. Okay, let's say that is a frame. Ang forces, lateral forces are distributed to act doon sa mga joint ng beam and column. Yan talaga yung malaking shear. Okay, lateral force will act as a. Okay? Sige. So, yan lang naman yung quick background. Now, before we can solve this one, actually, there is a code na attached dito. Don't worry, for the board exam takers, the code will be provided during the exam. All you need to do is to be familiar on how to do it and ano ba yung mga notation being used for the formulas and ano yung ibig nilang sabihin with regards to the notation. Okay? I'll be discussing those. Ito yun, sample. Yan, ginawan ko ng 3D for you guys. So, yung tinatanong are the spacing of this lateral ties. Okay. Sige. Next. Okay. So, columns for special moment frame. Okay. So, spacing of transverse reinforcement shall not exceed the smallest of A through C. Let's say here. Una, 1/4 of the minimum column dimension. So, you can see here, meron kang example ng column section. Most likely, ang pinaka-minimum dito na dimension would be B. Respect to the scale of the footing. Not footing, the scale of the column. B by H. So, 1/4 of B. Let's say 1/4 of your B. And then the second one would be the 6 times the diameter of the smallest longitudinal bar. So these are the longitudinal bars. Okay, if titignan mo siya in longitudinal view, so yung column, yan po yung mga parallel, yung nakatayo na mga column, reinforcement. Those are called the longitudinal reinforcement. On the other hand, yung pagtawag naman dito sa kabila, okay? Ang tawag naman dito sa mga ties, these are transverse reinforcement. Transverse. Okay? So, alayo na tayo. Ang part B, 6 times the diameter of the bar. Okay? Diameter of the longitudinal bar. Then, ang C is SO, where it will be calculated with this formula. 100 plus 350 minus HX over 3, where SO, okay, ito daw yung criteria, itong tatlo, ABC. Pero yung C, naka-formula. Pero dapat itong SO, okay, shall not exceed 150 mm and need not be taken less than 100 mm. So therefore, before mo siya i-compare ang SO dito sa A and sa B, you will determine first that your SO would be, your SO is less than or equal 150 mm and did not taken less than, it will be greater than or equal to 100 mm. So, in between 100 to 150 lang. Naman yun. Diba? 100, 150. Yun yung kila. Later, meron tayong example, mas maintindihan nyo paano isolve. Okay? So, HX is the maximum center-to-center horizontal spacing of hoop or cross-tie legs on all faces of the. Later, I will expound that one. Paano ba kunin yung HX? Okay. So, on the other hand, ito yung maximum. No, maximum. Dapat hindi ka mag-exceed dito. But it doesn't mean this will be the required spacing. Pa po yung required tsaka maximum. Kasi, let's say the maximum spacing would be 100. Okay? Or 120 mm yung maximum. Then you found out pwede ka pang required spacing as 90. So si 90 yung pipiliin. Kasi hindi ka lumagpas sa maximum. Then required is 90. Diba? It doesn't mean na kapag required, maximum. They are two different terms. Now, how to determine the required spacing? You will base that one on a table 418.7.5.4. So yun, yung table. Just take a peek. Later, I will discuss all of this. Okay, so most of the board exam good class, okay, usually yung FC prime is low strength concrete lang, hindi siya high strength concrete. Hindi siya, ano ba yan, less than or equal lang siya ng 70. So most likely, we will just focus on A and B for the tide column. Anyway, ito yung tide column. Tide column dito. And ito namang pangalawa is for the spiral column. Yan. Tide column at saka spiral column. And also, we will be focusing only for spiral sa D and E. Itong nasa C and F, di pa yan lumalabas. No? And so, focus lang tayo doon sa A, B, D, E for tide and spiral column respectively. Okay. So, ano ba yung mga formulas? Ano ba yung mga pangalan dito? Mas ma-gets natin yan later on. And I attach alone pa lang dito yung mga definition. Okay? Ilagay ko yung mga definition of terms dyan. And, mabasahin natin to isa-isa, then alamin natin ano ba yung ibig sabihin. Kasi if hindi mo alam to class, wala rin kwenta if binigay ito sa board exam. The code is being provided for the board exam. No, but if you don't know what is yung pinapahanap for the notation, wala rin kwenta, hindi mo ma-solve. No? Hindi mo ma-solve. Lalo na dito, yung mga terms is hindi talaga clear. Kasi, hindi clear minsan. English, kumbaga. Hirap nga ansiran si Mary is, Mary was Diba? Yan. Anyway, let's continue. Now, let's first solve part 1. Maximum spacing of the transverse reinforcement. So, that pertains to here. Ito yung pagbabasihan natin. Itong tatlo. 1, 2, and SO. Tatlong pagbabasihan natin. Well, for this A and B, the first two criteria of this maximum spacing, actually, masolve na natin. Kasi given naman yung B at saka diameter ng longitudinal bar. Ang hindi lang natin ma-direct solve is si SO. Kasi kailangan pa natin si but solvable siya. Okay? Solvable. Okay. Let's proceed. First criteria. So yung mga criteria, summarize ko lang based dun sa you must choose the list of number 1, 1/4 of the minimum column dimension. That would be 550, right? So 1/4 of 550, that is 137.5. Okay, yan, 7.5. Number 2, second criteria is 6 times the diameter of the longitudinal bar, which is 28 mm. That would be 168 mm. And 160. Actually, if you will just imagine, itong part 2, X na ni. Wala na ni. Hindi mo na to gagamitin. Bakit? Kasi if you observe, sabi ng code kanina, that ng SO hindi lalagpas ng 150. I mentioned that earlier, no? That SO hindi lalagpas ng 150. So, any spacing lalagpas ng 150, hindi na yan mag-govern as SO. So, 150 talaga yung pinaka-maximum. Okay? So, I hope that is clear. Itong 168, hindi na natin to i-consider. Ang i-compare na lang natin ngayon would be criteria number 1 and criteria number 3. Itong part 2, criteria number 2, wala na yan. Greater than 150. Wala na. Hindi na yan nag-govern. Dito tayo sa SO. So, the question is, what is HX? What is HX? Sabi dito, maximum center to center horizontal spacing of hoop or cross-tie legs on all faces of the column. Okay, let me clear ha. Ito yung outer hoops, itong nakapalibot. Yan, ito. Outer hoops. Ito namang mga single legs lang. Okay, these are called cross ties. Maraming term dito lalo na sa actual. Kapag actual kayo, yung term dyan is single ties, inner ties, cross ties, maraming term. No? Yan, ito. Itong tatlo, cross ties. Ito naman yung outer hoop. Yan, I hope naintindihan. Now, ang HX is maximum center to center horizontal spacing. So, in all faces of the column, actually, ito lahat. Ito, yan. As well as this, plus this, plus this. Actually, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sino pinakamalaki? Yan si HX. Okay? Yan si HX. So, medyo hassle. Diba? Medyo hassle. Kasi you will check lahat. 5 sila. But I have a suggestion here that might help us reduce the number of possibilities. Instead of 5, gagawin na lang natin 2. And we will divide this one into 2 directions, vertical and the horizontal. Now observe, for the vertical direction, okay, observe dito. The vertical direction, you have 2 possibilities. And obviously, in the 2 possibilities, the much larger or longer distance between cross tie and outer hoops is this one. So out of these 2, you will choose this. And we'll call that HX1. Okay? We will call that HX1. That is the siya yung nag-represent sa vertical direction. Out of 2, siya na lang yung so sa horizontal naman, same thing. Out of these 3, okay? Out of those 3, pili ka ng isa. So obviously, ito yung pinaka-longer. Right? Yung nasa gitna, yung pinaka-longer. Then of course, yan yung magiging representation sa horizontal na direction. Out of 5, 2 na lang yung i-check nimo. Which will become the larger value of HX sa yung i-substitute natin. Okay? I hope na-gets lang. But ano ba talaga sa HX? Center to center spacing. Klaro ha? Center to center spacing. Now, it's very convenient for us if we can determine this first. I will call this Z. The center to center of the bar. Kasi class, if meron tayong center to center ng bar, dagdag ka lang ng half of the diameter. Half of the diameter also dito. So, isang diameter ng longitudinal bar dyan. And 1/2 diameter ng ties, 1/2 diameter ng ma-solve mo sa H. Okay? So, let's solve first the center to center spacing of the longitudinal. Okay. Ano ba to? Here. Siyempre, dito tayo dadaan sa 550. So, look. 550 minus 2 cover. Yan. After ng 2 cover, andito ka na sa edge ng outer hoops. Mag-minus ka ng 2 ties. Dito ka na sa outer to outer ng outer to outer ng longitudinal bar. Then mag-minus ka ng 1/2 dito, 1/2 dito. Center to center ka na ng bar. Center to center. Center to center ka na ng bar. I-divide mo kung how many spaces yung nandyan. 1 and 2. Automatic. Ganyan. No? Actually, yan yung magiging formula natin. Ito yung Z. Yan si Z. B minus 2 clear cover. Okay? Hope na clear lang na. Minus 2 ties. Minus 2 1/2. So, 2 1/2 ng diameter is isang diameter divided by 2. Okay? Gets ba yun? And so, from there, that is the center to center spacing of the longitudinal bar. Magdagdag tayo ng isang diameter ng bar para isang 1/2, isang 2 1/2 yun. 1. Then, isang ties, 2 1/2 yun. Okay. Therefore, masolve mo HX. 249 mm. Right? 249 mm. Okay. So with that, meron ka ng 249 mm. HX2 naman. Actually, same thing. Itong formula na to, palitan mo lang to ng H. Kasi ito, H mo na eh. Oh, itong formula na to, palitan mo ng H. Tapos, i-divide mo siya ng how many spaces. Hindi na sa 2, but rather 1, 2, 3. Yan. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Automatic, makuha ni mo si ito. Ito, center to center to ng bakal. Center to center ng bakal. Ito naman yan ngayon. I will call that as, let's say, A. Yan. Yan si A. Ito si A. Okay? Magdagdag ka lang ng isang diameter kasi dalawang 1/2 doon at both sides, here and here. Then, isang diameter ng thigh. Dalawang side yun. Kumakuha natin si HX2. Okay, para natin. Okay. Yan. Okay. Kuha natin 246. Yan. Okay. I'll give you time to internalize that one. 30 seconds lang. Pwede nyo naman tong ma-post. Okay? Then, sige. I think pwede naman ma-post to. Pili ka between the two. HX1 and HX2. Obviously, mo-govern si HX1 kasi siya yung mas malaki. So with that, substitute HX as 249 in here. Yan. Okay? So substitute, makuha ni mo 133. 133. Ngayon, check mo, less than siya ng 150, that's okay. Then greater siya ng 100, that's okay. TSO, ito talaga yun. Okay? Dapat within 100 to 150. Okay? Then ngayon, i-compare si SO dito sa 137. Actually, ito yung govern. S-max is 133.66. Okay? 133.66. Yan po yun, mga kapuso. I hope na gets ninyo. Okay? So, ang ibig sabihin lang naman yan, the maximum spacing would be 133. So, hindi ka lalagpas ng 130. Maximum. Okay? That is maximum. Now, for part 2 and part 3, you will calculate required spacing. Okay. Number 2, merong tanong. Determine the required spacing of transverse reinforcement or shear parallel to long direction. Okay. Okay, itong shear ha, earthquake yan, seismic, acts like a shear. Lateral eh. Okay. Shear parallel to long direction. Ito yon. Kana. Okay. Ano yung criteria natin for this required space? Kan natin yung ito. Ito yun, no? Table 418.7.5.4. Ito yun. So, tide column man tayo. We'll just focus here. So, transverse reinforcement, this one, ASH, SBC, must be equal to A and B. So, itong dalawa, kunin natin na formula. Okay? So, sino na yung greater nito? Wait mo siya dito, masolve mo yung space. Ganyan lang mga kapuso. So, from this table. Anyway, from the code po to ha, from the code. Ito naman yung consider natin. ASH, equate mo lang dito sa dalawa. That would be our two criteria for the required spacing. Ito yon. Hope that is clear. Yan. So, yung tanong dito, do we know the terms SH, sino ba to si ASH? BC, sino ba to? AG, ito lang siguro alam natin, no? Ito yung gross area. Yan. Ito yung gross area. ASH, ito given naman to, FC prime FYT. FYT would be the FY or the steel yield strength of your transverse reinforcement. Kaya nga T, transverse reinforcement. Okay, isa-isahin natin. Sino ba to? Unahin natin, ACH. It is the cross-sectional area of a member measured to the outside edges of transverse reinforcement. Actually, area core ang tawag dyan. Core area. Ito yung core area. Hindi kasama yung clear cover. Ito yun. Mag-minus ka lang ng clear cover and that's it. No? That is the cross-sectional area. So in this case, para mawala yung clear cover, X. Ito, Y. So area ng X and Y, that is ACH. Automatic. Unahin natin X. 750 minus dalawang clear cover. Yabo. 670. Si Y, 550 minus dalawang clear cover. Yan po yun. Area CH, area core. XY. That's it. Okay? Area core. Then, huwag kalimutan, area gross. Baka itong area gross pa hindi masolve. No? Gross area ha. D by H. Gross area meaning kabuuan. Okay. So, we are good with this too. Okay? We are good with this too. Dito tayo sa ASH and BC. Itong S, kilala natin to. Ito yung solve natin eh. Spacing. Spacing yan. Okay? Sige. Here. Una, dito tayo sa ASH. Okay? Sige. Kaya natin yung dalawa. So, ASH is the total cross-sectional area of transverse reinforcement, including cross ties within spacing S and perpendicular to dimension BC. Okay. BC naman daw, cross-sectional dimension of member core measured to the outside edges composing ASH. Kana. Yan. Si BC. Okay? Yan si Okay. Anong gagawin dito? Actually, itong BC, pareho lang ni HX. Pareho lang. Pareho lang. Okay. Dito tayo. ASH. Before that, okay. Itong ASH and BC, malalaman mo to, dependent on the direction of the shear. Ang direction ng shear is going to the left. Parallel siya sa long side. Parallel sa long side. Okay. Now, ano yung failure na ginagawa ng isang? Okay. Ang shear makes the material mapunit, mag-slide. Okay? Shearing, mas-slide. So, paano mo ipaslide yung concrete? It will fail diagonally. Diagonally. Fail na siya diagonally. Parang i-slice. Slice. Hindi naman siya, ano ba yan? Mahirap kasing parang same talaga, transverse, straight siya. No, hindi. Diagonal na siya. Itong section na to, makrack diagonally. Ito yung crack, oh. Yan. Isipin nyo, papunta dito yung shear, ito, mawawala. Slide. Slide, papunta dito. Ito na lang yung matitira. Okay. So, yan yung i-prevent natin. How do we prevent that one? Okay. Alam natin ng shear, ang area na i-consider dyan, parallel. Kasi shear eh. Parallel areas. And yes, you're right, no? You're thinking that, parallel areas ang i-count, and that's correct. Ang ASH class, okay? Ang ASH is just the area of the legs na tinamaan ng crack. Parallel. 1, 2, tatlo. Kasi long legs yan. Or just simply, tandaan nyo na lang, ano yung direction ng legs? Hanapan nyo yung, or i-count nyo yung parallel niya na direction. Tatlo. So therefore, if dito naman yung X, shear, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ganyan siya, di ba? Count that one. Si BC naman is the cross-sectional including ASH. Ito naman siya. Okay, solve muna natin si ASH ha. Yan. Ito si BC. Ito si BC. Perpendicular siya ng shear direction. Including the reinforcement 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Including. Okay, I hope that is clear. So BC, parang Y minus isang ties lang. Okay? Center to center na siya. Parang HX ba? Pero hindi kasama yung cross. Between outer hoops lang. Between outer hoops. Hope that's clear. So, as you can see, meron tayong ASH, meron BC, AG, ACH, kompleto na. We can solve the criteria for the spacing. Ready? Solve natin? Okay? So, if you can see, criteria number 1, solve this. Substitute, ASH, S unknown, BC. Ito naman yung AG, ito naman yung ACH, FC prime, at saka FY. Masolve, lalabas, spacing 78.252 mm. Not yet the answer. Not yet the answer. That's the first criteria. The second criteria is this one. 0.09, 28. Okay. ASH, BC. Solve for S. Siyempre, the more na mas malapit yung spacing, that is very safe. You will use the govern smaller spacing para safe. Okay? Hope that's sabotable. Sabo. Okay. Now. Next one. I think this would be the last number. Same question, pero ang shear ngayon is parallel to the short direction. Short direction. Okay? Same criteria, class. Same criteria. And actually, regardless of what is the direction of the shear, itong si AG and ACH will not matter. Pareho pa rin yan. Hindi mag-change. Ang mag-change lang, dependent on the direction of the shear, would be ASH and BC. So ito, wala na to, okay na to. If nakuha mo siya once, then magagamit mo siya twice for the short and long direction. Okay? Okay. Solve natin yung ASH and BC. Obviously naman, kasi dito naman yung shear, count mo lang yung parallel na mga reinforcement, yan na yung legs. O actually, 4. No? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, ito yung crack niya. 1, 2. I hope na-gets. Okay, so with that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan yung ASH. 4 legs of the transverse para then si BC, ito naman. Always perpendicular to the direction of the shear. Yan si BC. So center to center spacing yan, makuha ni mo. Alright. Kana. Then, criteria number 1 and number 2, same thing. Diba? Napakadali, class. Kapag alam mo lang kung ano to, mga notation dyan, easy as that. Lalo na merong code sa board exam. So, actually, for the board exam class, yung merong code. take advantage of those. Dapat alam nyo talaga how to use the code. Kasi bigyan na kayo ng guide eh. Diba? Take advantage. Merong mga code, dapat sure kuha nyo. Yan talaga. No? Okay, solve for S for the first criteria, 72.6 mm. Okay? Then for the second criteria, that is 75 mm. Of course, 70 mm will govern. Okay. Alright, now, question. What if yung tinatanong, kasi malabo ganito gawin ng, yung katanungan. Malabo kasi na, what is the spacing kapag long direction? What is the spacing kapag short? Hindi sinasabi yan. Sinasabi lang, ano yung required spacing ng transverse reinforcement? Then, ngayon, dalawang possibility. Isang paganyan and isang paganyan. Along the long direction and along short direction. Do you need to solve both? Medyo time consuming. Kasi marami kang dadaanan, no? Twice mo gagawin. Okay? Twice mo siya gagawin. So with that, meron akong suggestion sa inyo. Palatandaan din. Okay? Kasi if makita nyo dito, yan, no? Ito yung sa long direction, ito yung short direction. Sir, do we need to check both always kapag ganyan? Actually, no. No? Ang technique ko lang dyan, class, ako personally, technique ko dyan, sino yung mas malaking B? Siya yung mag-govern. Kung sino yung mas malaking BC. Tignan nyo dito. 458. Dito, 58. Kung sino malaking BC, siya mag-govern. Para hindi mo na to i-solve. Natanong, what is the required spacing of transverse reinforcement? O kailangan mo to i-check dalawa? No. Time consuming. So ito, X na yan, ito. Alalahanin mo ano yung larger BC. Larger BC. Yan yun. Okay? Larger. Hope that is well, magets sabot. And I guess that's it. Yan. Alright, so nakapag-record na din. Long time ago. Alright, so if you like this video, just comment down below ano pa yung discuss natin to our channel or Facebook page. Pwede visit. Okay? And if you have any problem na gusto nyong ipasolve sa akin, down below. Basta kaya natin masusolve. Hindi kaya, then yun talaga yun. Alright, so I think that's it. Thank you for watching this video and see you on. Thank you.